Okay, time to do an oil change on a 4.7 2007 Jeep Commander. First thing I'm going to do is check the oil health and level, and I already did that, and it's a little bit low, and it is getting burnt. It is full synthetic. I switched to that. Once you switch to full synthetic, you cannot go back, so we are sticking with full synthetic. I open up my oil port so that I can have circulation so that the oil will come out completely, and then I'm going to pull the drain plug from underneath and get that into the oil pan, and then I will remove the filter. I have my new filter, which is a Fram PH16, and my 2 jugs of oil. I have my oil collector pan. I'm going to pop this open and get that ready and get that positioned under the vehicle and make sure I have the right socket, and then pull the plug. The oil plug bolt head size is 1/2, and I've got my wrench. I'm going to jump on my creeper, get under there, and get my pan aligned and pull the plug. And there's my oil pan plug, which is 1/2. And I'm going to get onto that and open it up and get it pouring out right now. Okay, so the oil is all drained, and I have the plug back in, and I have a little bit of mess to clean up when I'm all done, but that's okay. I got the oil filter right there. I'm going to need my oil filter tool to remove that. It is going to make a bit of a mess on the linkage, and I will clean it off when I'm done, but that's okay. And this is what I'm going to be using to remove the old oil filter. It's much easier, even with the Frams and the grip. It sometimes doesn't work, so I have that. I'm going to break it free, spin it off, make sure that the old seal isn't on there, line this new seal with a little bit of oil, and fill it up about 1/4 of the way so that it doesn't need to be primed or cause any issues when starting up after an oil change. Okay, so my new oil filter is prepped. I have about 1/4 of it filled up with oil, and the rim and seal is coated in oil to make the perfect connection and to make sure nothing leaks. My old oil filter is out. I just got to remove my oil filter removal tool so that I can use it to tighten the new one. It's always easier. Get it in the first try and don't have to sit there and grip it in an awkward angle, especially where this oil filter is positioned on the 2007 Jeep Commander. And then last, but of course not least, and might be the most important step, is to fill it up with the proper amount of oil, checking frequently the dipstick to make sure that it's right. And then we'll be turning the car on and running it about 3,000 RPM to make sure that it breaks it back in. And a full actual oil change, the way that they used to do it, we would do this process and then dump that oil and do another filter and oil change to get rid of any extra carbon buildup and deposits inside of the engine. But that's not what we're doing this time. We're doing a quick oil change, which is most commonly done nowadays. And my brand new Fram oil filter is in. I just need to wipe it off real quick. My oil plug on the bottom is tightened and closed, and I have filled it up with oil by checking the dipstick to ensure that everything is properly done. And this has been an oil change on a 2007 Jeep Commander 4.7 V8.